eat this where the fuck it is. It was only $8.
Are these peanut butter crackers?
Yeah.
What's the craziest thing you've seen happen in Stockard?
Craziest thing I've ever seen. I've seen somebody get raped.
Did you report it?
No. It was me. No, you already did that one.
What is the craziest thing you've ever seen happen in Stockard?
I've seen multiple gangbangs.
Nelson, are you Russian?
Hell yeah, I'm Irish.
Any hobbies or
that
anything?
keep you busy?
Sleep, eating. It's more like a freshman 40 for me.
You are getting kind of fat.
I picked up these yesterday to celebrate the season. My roommate said I was a freaking 5-year-old.
So,
Oh, I want service grandmother's salsa, but no, it's just sitting there in a little container this big. Sitting there like, yeah.
Do you like your roommates?
I love my roommates.
what's some of the weird stuff they've done?
They talk in their sleep. Just talking in their sleep is really the weirdest stuff that I can say on camera.
Would you, if you could go back, would you live in a dorm next year?
Absolutely not. You could not pay me to live in a dorm next year.
Strong feelings about Stockard.
Strong feelings.
Do you think you'd be happier in another dorm?
No. Definitely not.
Are you dipping pizza sticks in barbecue sauce? Sweet and sour sauce?
Ow! Yeah.
Fuck.
On a certain floor, there was this really bad smell issuing from what we thought was the bathroom. So we walk in, and we walked in, and it was basically a war zone. A kid had gotten violently sick, regurgitated, thrown up all over the bathroom floor originally when he walked in. And when he'd gotten to the actual toilet, he'd actually missed where he was supposed to sit down and sat down on the floor and defecated himself totally. It was a pretty nasty experience. After that, we kind of could forensically trace out, oh, this is where he went to the bathroom, this is where, he got up, this is where he shook off his hands with the defecation. So we wanted to find out, well, where's the kid's room? So we followed what we called the muddy footprints to the door, and we basically were looking at the door, and we looked at the bottom, and apparently it had round 2 of the prize fight, and just totally thrown up before he'd gotten into his room. And while he'd been turning around to close the door, apparently the other side decided it wanted in on round 2, so he, defecated again. And so, we knock on the door and no answer. We knocked for about 5 minutes. We, of course, called the police. That was the first thing we did, was call the police, and then we called the RHD on duty. No answer, and it was going to take them a while to get here, so we exercised basically health and safety check, keyed into the door, and smell was pretty bad. 2 police officers had to leave the room to go to the restroom. They were so sick by it. And we were in there kind of trying to wake them up. And what we realized was, and I'm not going to say any names, but the 2 roommates that were in there had actually been playing a drinking game. And one of them was just passed out. You couldn't see any throw up, any defecation whatsoever. He was just totally passed out. The other guy, however, was wallowing in a nice little lake of his own urine, defecation, and throw up on his mother's nice white sheets. And when we tried to wake him up, we were having really kind of a tough time. No response at first, and finally some blinking, and then he asked, what the F are you doing in my room? Well, I wouldn't really, at that point, ask me the questions. I'd be more asking him the questions. So we got it taken care of. End of the story was they had to get a professional health team to go clean it up, and the guys, when we last saw them, were donning biohazard gear, and they definitely needed it. So that was a pretty crazy story.
I'd say so. Last night for cup of noodles.
Cup of noodles. This is mini ravioli.
How's that?
Courtesy of Nelson motherfucking dude.
You eat it cold?
I heat this shit up. What are you talking about?
You ever eat it cold? It's pretty good.
I once, but I was because I poured shit base and like I was in 8th grade.
You were in eight. You were ship. What? Say that again.
I was like in 8th grade. I said, ripped it off. I was like, I'm like heat it up.
Turn the light off.